Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Mass Effect 3.
Yes.
So this is part 3 of our playthrough. And yeah, if you want early ad-free access, you can get that over on Patreon. If you just want early access, you can get that right here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hit the join button if you're interested in it, and you'll get a month ahead. And let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Got some wine in there. Just having a good time. What was that about?
I don't know, but it sounded quite intense.
I still can't believe it. A real live Prothean. Doc must be over the moon.
You could say that.
I hear the guy's not all there. Exactly. Damn. I can't imagine. Brought forward 50,000 years. Last of your kind. That's bound to screw with your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's hoping he can help us with the Reapers.
Oh, you can.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Oh.
Don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
Let it go. Ouch.
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We are all alone. Now,
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you
part of the
need
crew.
me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Give you some time. We'll discuss more later.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
That's just ouch.
Mm-hmm. All right.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
Thanks, dude. Prothean notes. The things this Prothean must have seen. If they had the technology to preserve someone for over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but Goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about their civilizations?
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk.
Yeah,
I
that's...
understand the shock of waking up again.
He also
His
thinks...
species gone.
No,
But a
not very highly of
Prothean
us.
shepherd. There's so much he could tell us.
I just love how she's like nerd starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me so happy. I mean, it feels like, if they brought back like an ancient Egyptian, like, you know, I'd be like, tell me
Seen a lot of
everything.
crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepherd. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing. Waking up to find everything you know is destroyed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
Those poor colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean?
Yeah.
Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? Did some bouncing?
Definitely some bouncing.
How's our new visitor adjusting to the ship, Edie? He appears not to understand the human custom of separate-sex restroom facilities. I am attempting to enlighten him. I will update you if there is positive progress. How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Yeah.
Very well.
Thought there'd be a lot more in-depth conversations with this freaking Prothean on board. But I guess not. Especially with Liara.
I was gonna say there would be with Liara if he had talked to Liara.
Mm.
But since she kind of got the cold shoulder.
Yeah. Alright. No messages. So then I guess it's off to the Citadel. Asgard?
Seriously? Oh, cool.
Alright, well, we're going there at some point.
Well, and the one that you were just looking at was Utopia. It's like, who doesn't want to live in Utopia?
It's literally a utopia.
Exactly.
Ooh.
You can choose where to land?
Alliance docks Dr. Bryson's lab.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. We got powers.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Council still
Alliance
is.
Still desperate for intelligence.
Of course.
Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
Then how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge.
For the truth.
For the truth is out
As
there.
late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
He's gonna kill you.
No!
Oh my god.
L2.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Okay. Indoctrinated, I take it?
His name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed? I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to. At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else.
Take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
No. I couldn't have. No! I'm not a murderer!
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Yes, audio log. Uh-oh. Taking over you again.
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
Give me the brief.
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Is he afraid of someone reading his lips?
I was thinking the same thing.
Weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
You're assuming it's going to be a friend? Who's to say that it's not going to want to kill us?
Yeah.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding. Despite the potential dangers it could pose, I would agree. But we won't know unless we can find it. Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information. This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
That was easy. Find the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
But he never checked in.
To be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination. Let's focus on what he does say then. He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path and crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data. A significant amount of data, judging by this office. So how do we narrow it down? Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay.
Does this tell us where Garneau went? No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
It's gonna be on his body, close to his heart.
You should see if
Reaper
it's
fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
like
He said he
woven
was keeping
into
the
his
decryption key
uniform or
close to his heart.
under his uniform.
The Thorian. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharos, providing fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict, using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control his victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was leveling up.
Meteorite fragment, maybe? He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
She's his heart.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
Oh, beautiful.
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
Ooh.
What do you think, Edie?
Okay.
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
You know, Rachni can take over people's minds or whatever and get them to talk. So
yep.
Maybe that is what happened to that guy when he said,
Those
like, the
appear
darkness.
To be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding the search filter now.
But I don't think that the Arachnite is like indoctrinating people against us. That would make me very upset.
No. Glad they put this room in the game. Edie, come on in here.
Ooh, another piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Boom.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. Concerned, Commander.
Good word.
The Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Bum bum bum. And the plot thickens.
Does indeed.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Do you think it's over here?
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Doing so now.
Oh, Jesus. It's following you.
Freaking husk.
That's nightmare fuel right there.
Right? Alright, I think that's everything. So we're out here. Alright.
Reaper activity.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Yeah, further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Down to 3.
3 possibilities.
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Thank you, Edie.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alright, so there are 3 places where 2 overlap.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Good job, bud.
Got it, but... One more time.
When I wake up in the middle of the night with a nightmare about that, I just want you to know you have no one to blame but yourself.
Okay. Why don't you go talk to Arya?
To me? No, not yet.
We still ought to do something about it. You're the commander. No proof, no arrest.
I know people are talking. Nope, you want to go. Okay,
Those Cerberus bastards had us. Assholes. Shit, they just kept coming and coming. Hey! Ready to get this party started? Hey, now!
Okay, Arya, where are you? James.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh my God.
Now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Commander.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting a war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
See, this just feels like I'm trying to hit on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe I should expect it. There aren't a hell of a lot of people who've done what I have.
And now they get to meet you in the flesh. You should buy them around. It'll impress them.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. They're all dead.
Good job, beautiful.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough.
Cheers. Cheers.
Not bad, Shepard. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
There, James.
Hi, James. Alright.
Alright. Press L3. Okay, so she's in 2, the VIP lounge.
Alright, so that's what I'm going towards.
Okay, alright. So we're getting there anyways.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so.
I don't think she's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing.
Okay, we see who runs that shit.
My pleasure.
If we get her on board, then we can get the Asari counselor on board.
Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me,
The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
Ooh.
All
right.
Pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole. How did Cerberus defeat you? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched. At least you escaped to fight another day. And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Okay, listening.
I'm listening. The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead.
It's a good way to see it.
Won't matter where I'm sitting.
Nope.
It's in my interest to help you.
It's in everyone's interest.
What are you offering, Arya? On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war.
I'm down for this.
I laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals. If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Exactly.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
Okay, sure.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well. Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Nice.
Alright,
Cool.
where to now, handsome? It's true, I didn't go in that door. I just went in the other one.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Okay.
Oh, Ashley's there.
See Ash?
Yeah.
Okay.
One moment, please.
Our new Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yes, I know it's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago.
Supplies,
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Ashley doing?
Very well. Her rate of recovery is amazing.
Good.
I still want to keep her under observation, but she should be fit for duty soon.
You down all this?
I was gonna say, yeah, this all looks familiar.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Yeah, scan me.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it.
Back off.
Shepard?
Udina.
Udina? I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to.
You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
Trust?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy.
Yeah,
but I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Yeah.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here, doing nothing.
Yeah, we went back on the team. On the field.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
No, that's where you're going.
Roger that, Elsie.
That's the one. That's the only one I haven't done, right?
Yep.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
Drugs.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Yeah.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
I will say this. They gave her a room
nice
with a
view.
nice view.
Yeah.
Anything else to explore?
Recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Yeah, I'm just snooping, don't mind me. Alright. Let's talk to you.
This project accomplishes nothing. Thank you very much for your time. I'll call you if anything develops.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, These are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Anytime.
You're welcome.
Hey people, just come in. Anyone want to talk? No? Cool. Didn't want to talk to you either. Yeah, go ahead, scan me. Okay. Talking to Ashley, complete.
Okay. Thane.
Ooh.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Thane!
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
Yeah,
My
shadowboxing.
disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Good man,
Appreciate
Thane.
it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times, the oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities, no fears. It is a good end to a life.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict.
Yep.
It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
Aw.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly.
Good.
Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Take care of yourself, Thane.
Yeah.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but no, you don't understand.
Oh, I was about to
This
sneeze,
isn't
but it's
for-
not coming out.
Alright. So we got Commander Bailey we got to talk to. Normandy Dock Bay. Miranda.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Miranda!
Excuse you.
Shepard, over here.
There she is.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines. Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live
Agreed.
in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you.
Me too.
The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
What about you, Miranda? Are you flexible?
About Earth.
I'm alright. We'll figure out some way to even the odds. We have to.
Everybody has a weakness. Even the Reapers.
Yeah.
Darn right.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
Peace, you're coming to
I
part
need
of the
to
crew.
talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
Okay.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana,
Oh, no.
for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... Well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
Good luck.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Then why'd you contact us?
Okay, I understand.
She's just being human.
I have to figure this out.
You will. If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
No.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
Good for you, though.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
Yeah. Oh, man. Missed you, Miranda.
Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was.
She seems more
For her to
sassy in
just
this one.
Vanish. It could only be him.
She's got more
After
spunk
I
or
hid
something.
her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was.
Where the
He
situation?
doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Oh, I missed you, Miranda.
Yeah.
And you're right, like, I don't know, there's just a greater confidence or self-assuredness with her not being, like, under the thumb of Cerberus anymore.
Yep. Okay. We can talk to Bailey and Jandam Bao.
You don't want to talk to Udina.
Welcome, Commander
Just
Shepard.
like, forget Udina.
Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, I fully understand the situation. Of course, I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son, Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
Yeah, it usually is.
I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Anything else want to talk to me? Anything else chatty? Really chatty?
Everybody else seems to be chatty. At least not on this
What
side.
about you? You're alone? No? Okay.
Of course, we hit on the Asari.
We have a type.
Yeah.
Yes, his squad did return.
It is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth.
Good morning. Oh, hello, ma'am.
We've had this discussion. You called him Teresa. Me and my son didn't have the chance to marry because of his dad. But you're still family, and
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, there's no way
So
I'm
mind your own
letting that
business?
psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught.
Ooh.
Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Okay. Anything else to do on here? Don't mind me snooping in your office. Cool. Alright, bye, Bailey.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid
Yeah, we
turned
learned
into a
that.
massacre,
The
and the
last place we
humans
went
ended
to.
up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I
Oh,
believe
okay.
it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been
Kasumi!
after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers.
Just most people.
I just hope we're not too late.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember when you helped me get Cage's
Yeah!
from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Mm-hmm.
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah.
In an apparent bid for self
Okay. Spectre level access codes can bypass privacy settings and track financial data. Transit records and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, MSC files must be accessed on site. Nav points of consoles or access points with relevant information will be tagged on the Spectre's Omni tool.
Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions.
Quarian pilgrim Jen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ships' service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal or offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth.
Whoa, sorry.
It's good.
Okay. Instructors at Grissom Academy have requested facilities on the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school, but who are not yet ready to join the older students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request.
We approve it.
Approved. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus.
Oh, no!
You douche.
No, that's us!
Wait, what?
That's our people from,
I was just saying douche because it's Ken, but...
Yeah, no, but, that's why I remember the name was Ken, because I'm like, oh, he's got my name. Remember the engineers we went, on our...
Oh, no!
Because they were working for Cerberus, because they were working with us.
The Irish ones!
Yeah.
No! Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they are motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. Spectre authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them aboard the Normandy.
You fucking damn well will do that. Authorize. Oh, hey. Oh, cool. Hang on. Authorize? I didn't see that was an option. Okay.
That's not an option. It's, enable.
Yeah. Cool.
Boom.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
Okay.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Anything over here? Oh, no, I need to do a shooting range. Okay. That was where Bailey is, right?
That's Udina. That's Bailey.
This is Bailey? Okay. Yeah. Alright, Udina. Let's talk.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what?
We all pronounce that same thing.
We can agree.
Apologies that boil down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans, and there's a need there.
Okay.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Thinking long and hard about this one.
Well, because there are more questions I wanted to ask in the investigate, but I'm afraid if I go back to investigate, I'm going to lose this.
You will. So let's do that, and you can go back to investigate.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
All right, you are a political animal.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
And then I've done everything there now.
Yep.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Just admiring your view over here. You take it a nice office. Alright. I'm not sure where you want to go next, but...
Okay.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion plan.
Ooh, I didn't see that before.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Aloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
And you survived.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Yes, I was.
Of course I was.
So...
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those are some intelligence is reporting signs of Reaper forces at sea.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Admiral Stephen Hackett is a decorated officer.
Hanar diplomat, Solarian space Spectre, Genophage specs that a member of the Hanar. Okay. What do I thought I had like more stuff to do with this. The Presidium embassies. Citadel embassies.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Reading Place Market. Oh, Edi and Joker are there. That's cool. A lot of people here. Okay.
Edi and Joker shopping. Fun.
Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids, it's not fair to him.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while I'm at home.
There.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Blood Pack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This goes wrong, it's your ass.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Blood Pack as she sees fit.
Good.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Okay.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Arya.
Or me.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Good.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
Okay. Okay.
Still working? One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
Practical. I like it.
You can get started by talking to the Volus Barlavon in his office. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Shepard.
All right. Okay, looks like up here. Somewhere.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything.
Every time I'm starting to hear those things, she just starts screaming.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course.
Do you want to
When
speak
you're
to the
done,
crazy
you
one?
can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Sure.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice.
Yeah, I do.
And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
It'd be smart to bury the threats, Sedaris.
I'll toss them into the caskets with my victims. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Oh, really?
Is that right?
Yes, Thane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Now I'd rather talk to your second in command.
I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
Yeah.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, she did not give me any reason to.
I hold all the cards. You're my bitch. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You have to let me out. Okay, sure.
I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think you
Ammunition
carry that version anymore.
Already know. Nobody wants to talk.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warrant book for my car.
I'm afraid
Look, he is not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full refund.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Of course I do.
Full refund?
Yes.
Please obey all local government restrictions when purchasing protective equipment.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Agor Munitions.
Yeah, no problem,
For
dude.
deals you never see coming. Welcome to Sippertine Armory. We appreciate your visit.
That customer's not still there, like, waiting to talk to you or anything, is he?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm just thinking in case he is somebody that, like...
Nope, just some dude.
Okay.
Welcome to the Citadel.
sporting goods. All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional discount. Good hunting.
Huntress like Ruby?
I'm sure the Turians will take care of things before we have to worry about that.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior.
Okay.
I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me,
No.
but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested? They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
Did he give you a mixed tape?
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades.
Ooh.
And my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
Oh my god!
That's not how to think of it. It's pretty natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
Oh, no.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor. Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel.
This is so awesome.
Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon. Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
She's
Then
got a
the outcome
crush.
is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway. Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave. I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people
Most
can do to
valiant
help.
soldiers.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Yeah, she has. She's done more than that. No. Okay. Can I go talk to that dude at the bank?
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol.
The Alliance can use your help. There's plenty of non-combat roles.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human inspector.
Wow, leadership.
Overcharging for goods.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
That recruitment brochure. Maybe we can use someone to stack crates or...
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
And forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and peace of mind.
Our people have lost their way.
Thank you for shopping
Should have
at
bought some
Kanala
fish.
Exports.
We don't have any fish.
You tell it. Alright, where's this dude you need to talk to?
Commander Shepard. It's been some time.
Yep. You warned us about the Shadow
Barlavon,
Broker.
In case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Mm-hmm.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled
His guards?
territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Okay. But your breathing kind of annoys me. I can't talk to anybody else because Jeff and them are all done. But I can still talk to Liara again, so I wonder if I'm talking to him, it means it opens up new conversations with her. Liara! Liara!
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, why not? Hi. I can just come over here to you and you'll always say hi to me, no matter what. All right. Docks, holding area.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, Emergency Civilian Housing.
Val, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it. Yes, we can.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
Please.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where's my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard.
That's who I am.
If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we don't have time for you. We helped you. Let's not make a big deal out of it.
No, let's not make it awkward. You guys, don't look so good.
Everybody doing all right over here?
Dude, are you all right?
I don't think so.
Can't talk to him.
No,
now.
we can't.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Dakar.
Christophe Vassar. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
This is a stimulating conversation. It's okay, little Bucky. He's snoring.
Mm-hmm. Snoring and dreaming.
Yep.
Maintain, my brothers and sisters. We have faced adversity and overcome. This is but a test. Remember the pillars of strength that hold our people high. Show the galaxy our resolve. I know that your faith is weak. Our government has fallen, but if you hold the pillars of strength in your hearts, please, just don't give up.
Man, a lot of people not doing so great over
Mm-hmm.
here.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
What's your little problem, buddy?
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
What do you think, What?
I see. I say take care of it. You don't have to necessarily kill him, but
okay.
You won't have to worry about Oraka for long.
Love it. Commander Shepard taking out the Blue Suns trash, huh? That Arya is sure something special. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is it, Shepard?
I want to kill that
You knew
guy.
about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time...
Good.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Okay, good.
Thank
I feel better
God.
about things.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir. And have we heard anything from the hospital?
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Thane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Saying you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good.
Good man.
Seems decisive.
Mm-hmm. What up, Garrus?
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
It's nothing I can't handle.
I don't doubt it, but remember to come up for air. There's a lot
Good friend,
more
Garrus.
to go.
Yep.
You have a copy of a Shepherd VI.
Oh, yeah. The one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
Oh, God.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
Oh, it's nauseating. But if we could reprogram it, be useful.
And we got Edie. You know, AI version of us.
No, I'm more
I got a
thinking for
list
the
of new
PR
Hanar
campaign,
arrivals.
something like that, and the journalist, and like.
Like that.
These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
Ooh.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
All right.
Hey.
Kasumi, set you up with Jacob.
All right. Anything else you want to do here, Mister?
Shepard, the Council withdrew the release order for Sedaris. Arya Talok, of all people, got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Welcome.
Val, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Okay. All right, Courtyard General Rocco.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Have you decided how to tell him?
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal. He's on.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that.
And I'm putting a stop to you.
Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms.
All right,
The
I'll give him that.
Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. She should be socializing.
Okay. Meridian Place Market.
But what if there's another attack?
Hey, Joker.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the Turian War effort.
Hey, buddy. We gotta talk.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Okay. All right.
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple of artifacts.
Okay. So I gotta get you artifacts.
Searching the galaxy for artifacts.
Oh my god, so much stuff. I talked to James, Technical Thane, Ashley. Alright, Citadel Embassies.
Thinking of going to Sanctuary?
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the chemical fire?
I already talked to General.
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for C-Sec, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands much longer.
He's a very impatient person.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, I have spoken to you before. Why do you refuse to help me? If it's possible.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Killing the Collectors.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
Oh my god.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients,
Oh my god.
the galaxy will bear witness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Oh.
Wait, a virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Oh no!
Kasumi!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
No, she better not have given her life.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
Ha.
No.
Nice.
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
You're a technical
But
expert.
you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working.
I was wondering why she wasn't more like devastated that Kasumi died, like had more emotion behind it.
Yeah. I was hoping that it was a bluff, but like,
Yeah.
I wasn't entirely sure. Because, you know, we saw her like short circuit.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's all the stuff here. Because we need to get something for freaking
You need to go get artifacts.
artifacts.
Fancy
yeah.
artifacts. Ooh, music's just changing up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his squad did return. I could say Norman refused to even look me in the eye. Why would you help me? I simply want my son found.
Welcome.
I feel like Mass Effect has a thing for missing sons. There's always some parent
Yeah.
trying to get their son back.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Commander?
From Aria Talk, it's time. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss that pet project I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 in the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting.
We would just have the Citadel. You're gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here for neck scratches now.
All right, so... Batarian refugee needs the pillars of strength to improve his people's morale. Find the pillars in the kite's nest and return them to him at the Citadel refugee camp. Bar-Levon is the location of Shadow Broker. Forces trapped in the Dranik system inside the Krogan DMZ. Recruit them to their war effort and return to Bar-Levon. Bulls on Citadel needs a book of planets that inspires people. Solarian and Citadel needs new heating unit stabilizers. So I was looking for evidence of his son. Lost your mission. Find evidence of what happened to his son and return to the ambassador. At Purgatory. Cell needs an improved power grid. Colonists Eden Prime are fighting the Cerberus occupation. Help the resistance movement by getting them Cerberus intel. Leviathan. Okay, Axon has the best source of information about Leviathan. Search possible location. And there's Prime Victus is called for a war summit. What do you think, Butt? I'm thinking either Leviathan, the Surkesh, Cerberus Lab's always good.
I mean, Leviathan or Cerberus Lab. I mean, or what was Surkesh again? War Summit.
And it's taking the unusual step of including the Krogan. Rendezvous with a Solarian ship.
We can maybe pick up a Krogan.
Okay, let's do that. Surkesh.
It's always good to have a Krogan on board.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Need diplomats. Cerberus Lab. Okay, well, where is this thing? Stop it. You should tell me like where each thing was located, so
Rendezvous with the Solarian ship. It doesn't really give us any indication where that ship could be.
Is this the diplomatic ships?
Oh, sure. Diplomatic ships.
Okay. The Solarians, Terrans, and Krogan float far away from one another out of the weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate that they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for the negotiations.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room.
You're a diplomat.
And hope this doesn't start another war.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan
Wrex
has a name. Erdnot Wrex.
Yes.
And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Wrex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the Genophage.
Absolutely not. The Genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful.
Ouch.
The Genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatrash, you may not like him, but Wrex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the Genophage.
I think your rash decision is in not giving them a chance, though.
Yeah.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The Genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My
Not so.
information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
Yep.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatrash here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
But it's
Don't
not.
insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the Genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatrash, is this true?
How will curing the Genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
You are out of options.
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander, the consequences of this will be...
I've had enough of your talk.
Nothing compared to what happens if the Reapers win.
Let's get the females.
You're not setting foot
That was
on
very
Surkash.
renegade, but
This
okay.
will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I appreciate that they put us in like the fancy
I won't
outfit for
forget
this.
Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Yeah, and you've been a bully.
Yeah, exactly.
And you needed friends the most, and guess what? You didn't have any because you were a schmuck. Ooh.
Gonna take Javik, right? Because it's our first time with him.
Yeah, let's take him. It's not gonna be James. It's gonna be one of these three.
Edi or Garrus, because I think we just did Liara and James last time. So yeah, you love Garrus.
I do. He was who I first wanted to take, but then I was like, well, no Edi or no Liara. So
Okay.
I get to do the fun stuff. Make us all badass.
There you go. Now you're awesome.
Thanks, bud. That's lots to do for Jarvik, too.
Yeah. It's the first time going out with him, so.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Wrex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them home, Wrex. You've waited long enough for this day.
A lifetime. I appreciate the assist, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
He wouldn't be king then, would he? Who's that?
He's a Prothean.
Sometimes I'm not sure if the Normandy's a warship or a traveling freak ship. But as long as he can hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's not that far up.
Wrex? We have an unauthorized landing.
Okay, here we go.
So much for that diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare shoot Wrex.
Hold! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Wrex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
And if we insist otherwise,
you'll have another war on your hands.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
You had his back. Push him around. Yeah, he doesn't need a gun to fuck you up.
Your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge. Careful! Watch the containment shield!
Brings back memories.
They were much smaller in my cycle.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
what kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here
And if Morden's on here.
is safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
Sure.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
I don't trust that.
Nope, me neither.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfalls.
Commander Shepard, I'm Lieutenant Tolan. I've heard about your exploits against the Reapers.
All of it good, I hope?
Your mission on Vermeer holds special renown in STG. The assistance you lent our team tipped the balance.
Didn't want to shake her hand?
But now, I'm not so sure.
What did you hear about Vermeer?
You helped Captain Kirahe's squad destroy Saren's cure for the Genophage. Which is ironic, considering you've come here to safeguard another cure. I wonder if Kirahe's men died in vain.
At that time, we needed to stop the cure, and this time we're doing something different.
Saren was raising an army of Krogan slaves to fight his war. This is different.
Exactly, dude.
Is it?
Circumstantial.
Seems to me that's the same thing the Turians want.
Except the part about the slaves and the indoctrination and destroying the galaxy.
Exactly.
What do you think about the experiments on the Krogan females?
I was part of the team that found them on Tuchanka. I wanted them eliminated, but our scientists insisted we bring them back for study.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna have to
I
kill
don't
you
need
later.
Science to tell me fertile Krogan will be dangerous. I hope we don't pay for misguided mercy.
I know another race that doesn't believe in mercy. They're called Reapers.
Glad we brought Garrus.
Me too.
Them instead.
Are the Solarians ready to fight the Reapers?
Best way to win a fight is to avoid it altogether. But now, this business with the Krogan. You may have drawn us into it.
They're coming for everybody.
You act like the Reapers are giving anyone a choice.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Security seems high. You expecting trouble?
You've revealed the existence of Krogan who are immune to the Genophage, Commander. Word will get out. We're now a prime target.
This is the only way to get the Krogan and Turians to cooperate.
And us? Will we pay for your political expediency?
Did you really think the Krogan wouldn't find out?
If there wasn't a traitor within our ranks, they wouldn't have. Somebody leaked the intel.
Morden.
So what else is there that we don't know that you guys are up to?
It sounds like you don't agree with what I'm doing here.
You're upsetting a balance of power that stood for 1,000 years. And if you succeed, we're ill-prepared to face a resurgent Krogan.
The Krogan aren't the problem anymore. The Reapers are.
For now. But once the Reapers are dealt with, history will repeat.
You don't know that. And we still gotta, you know, beat the Reapers.
Good day, Lieutenant.
I hope you can keep it that way, Commander.
You're pleasant.
You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
Be good to him, and you'll be fine.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the Genophage will bring closure to this issue.
Okay.
In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine.
Exactly.
We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Of course. Proceeding to the elevator.
So we don't have to worry about you, but your other friend over there, the lieutenant, you don't have to worry about him.
He's like very...
He's gonna be a problem.
Trigger happy, yeah.
Now take this elevator down and someone will...
What?
Reapers?
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Don't like this.
No, me neither.
All specimens are accounted for, sir. Shepard, excellent timing.
Morden!
Morden? Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information
Yep.
and heard not.
You're the
Encouraged
mole.
Political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to Genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
Okay.
She's still here.
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, Genophage cure... problematic.
Don't keep her alive.
And then she's just gonna have to go out and have a
Please
lot
be
of sex.
careful. Krogan slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
That would serve no tactical purpose.
Erdnot, Wrex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
You're a bargaining chip.
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What
You're
about
smart.
you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
I am the army.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
Do you think it's Cerberus?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Ooh, probably. I thought it was the Reapers, but
Shepard, it's Wrex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base.
you're right.
Get the females out of there now!
Only one survived, Wrex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Solarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Stay
Release
safe,
the
Wrex.
female.
Mhm.
We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Oh God.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan.
Yeah, Morden.
Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes Genophage cure.
You'll see Tachanka again. I promise.
Get your elevator, Shepard.
Okay.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not responding. There. Try it now, Commander.
Oh shit.
shit.
Crap.
Get back!
Are you alright?
Is there another way out of here?
Other side of the lab. And emergency exit. I can open it from here.
Shepard, Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Shepard, it's Wrex. I took the shuttle. Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad.
I'm going.
Miserable for Cerberus.
Taking enemy fire. Come position. Cal-Sec 4. Reinforcements to that location.
Necessary squad. 800 minutes ago. Securing Green Time. Primary objective is eliminating the Krogan. Acknowledge. Engaging mid security.
Clear. There will be more. More incoming.
Oh shit.
Female isn't going to last long against this sort of firepower.
You see something on the bench back there?
Really is making it tough for me to grab for some reason. So I thought I had already grabbed it.
Oh.
Oh no, not you. We're on the same side.
Careful. There goes the next shadow broker.
Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony the whole time.
I think you can jump across that.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint. Attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance. Taking fire!
Checkpoint, they're under fire. They have to be in there.
Taking fire! Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret, possibly more than STG, could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan alliance with Turians, Reapers left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target.
Oh no.
Shit.
Hurry, next checkpoint.
Copy all squads. Heading up to the next level. All squads converge.
Where's the Normandy?
Shepard, get cracking. I'm trying to draw some of their fire.
Shepard, last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on, we're trying to get to you, Morden.
Come on, open.
That did it. Cerberus isn't fooling around.
Nope.
The end of a cycle always marks the beginning of chaos.
I can't imagine what you must have seen.
No, you can't. Alright, squad. Your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
Oh crap.
Watch it! We've got a large Cerberus force down the hall!
Looks like Cerberus got some upgrades.
I'll try to cover you! Push ahead!
Head-to-head will get us ripped up, Shepard.
We may be able to flank them.
Keep moving! I'll handle them!
We have to take out those turrets.
Here he did.
Good, they're all dead.
To the next checkpoint. I'm sure
Dramatically.
Cerberus isn't done.
Solarian is dead.
Super dramatic. Any ammo over here? Anything?
Scan aborted. Please try again. Scanning. Access confirmed.
Thank you.
Morden was right. Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors.
Oh shit. As they're dropping down.
The enemy is persistent.
They're up top too.
Find cover!
They can keep us the high ground.
Elevator malfunctioning, Shepard. Need assistance.
I'm coming.
Alright, squad, they've trapped the female at checkpoint 2. Take them out.
I'm headed up top!
That's where it just was.
Yeah. Just kind of went in a circle.
So where's the elevator thing to help?
This guy behind you, trying to kill you.
Where? Dick.
Enemy still present. Pod under fire.
Take them out! Get them away from the female!
Shepard, suspect Cerberus has cut power. Can't progress until you reroute emergency systems.
Just hang on, Morden. I'm coming.
A power conduit must be nearby.
Just continue.
Now online. Excellent. Can clear us. Wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Keep up! Don't
Affinity for destruction intact.
How you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire. This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there.
Good answer.
How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope not Wrex still waiting.
Oh, he's waiting.
Can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
She knows Wrex.
We found the Krogan.
Yeah. Come on, get.
Looks clear now.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get your ass up here. I can't fly around.
Yeah, I'm working on it, dude.
I think we're almost there.
Thanks, Karis.
Shepard, they found us. Taking fire. Heavy attack. Containment shield weakening, Shepard. Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard.
I'm coming. Just have to get some ammo.
Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Shepard, heads up. You've got incoming.
That's a problem.
It's a very big problem.
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, I get it.
Krogan has been acquired.
No. Don't you dare.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable. That's some serious firepower. Maybe we can crack it open.
There can be no maybe. It's done.
I want it to blow up. There we go.
We still got Cerberus troopers left.
Shepard, I think you did it. Looks clear from here. I'm coming in now.
It's dramatic.
It was. Oh, I wanted to get that ammo.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there.
Oh, hell yeah.
I really like her.
She doesn't need your help.
I can handle myself, Wrex.
Women.
Can we recruit her?
We might.
Cerberus here. What do you want?
To save the galaxy.
World Shaker. Okay.
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Always.
Then keep them
Took
in
the word
bay.
out of my
I
mouth.
can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible.
Ooh, zoomed in for that.
Anybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge.
But we'll get it done.
Researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
You can see the device.
Wow.
So the Death Star.
Definitely big. Yeah, it's the Death Star.
Okay.
You have the female, Wrex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure.
Oh, dude, no. Sorry.
Morden, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morden. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Can you do it fast?
Then
Yeah.
get started, Morden, and make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests. Eve? Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel.
Adam
Human
Eve,
mythology
yep.
seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it
In private.
in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
Rex.
What is it?
He backed you in
My
the
men
earlier
went
meeting.
missing. The rest of
He
it
did.
we can discuss
For his own
somewhere else.
reasons.
I'll find you both in the war room.
Okay.
Just be ready to talk.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, each give an inch, you'll get further than if you just both dig your heels in and act stupid.
True. Alright.
If we can't work together, we're all about to die anyway, so might as well give it a shot.
Spectre unit. Alright, Drell forces. Okay. Third Marine Division. Oh. Got Alliance on Kasumi. Okay, so she's worth 5 points. Prime support. So Laren's only 35. Okay. That's kind of cool. Get into that later.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan.
Our ship went down on Tuchanka.
I was there.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. That's classified.
No, that's not good enough.
But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
Yeah, you can't talk about it?
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka, how many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
I'm a highly classified person.
On the line. I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
Personal.
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
There it is.
The Solarian Dalatrass worries about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The Genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
You said one of your squads is missing.
It's okay. Talk quietly.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Favors I get asked usually are.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. May not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion.
No.
If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Wrex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the Genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
What will you do after the Genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians.
But you won't let them, right? Okay, good.
That isn't our path forward. This time
exactly.
It will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
Come on, Wrex.
Yeah.
That's it for now, Wrex. Let's get back to work.
You just better survive this thing.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does. But maybe that's because I don't kiss as well.
Ooh.
No comment.
Yeah. I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
You think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well.
We've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel somewhat useful. It's been challenging to integrate data feeds for the War Summit.
How are the systems holding?
Well, I'm glad we performed stress tests.
Specialist Trainer has been extremely helpful. The accuracy of our war room data is a direct result of her work.
Thank you, Edi. I'm still getting used to all of this. In the lab, we'd hoard everything, piles of tech everywhere. Out here, it's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an active ship always feels crowded at first. You'll get used to it.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I've got no problems getting cozy. This is wonderful. Back in the lab, we had to hoard because we had no budget. Now, Edi, Ariake Tech uses a proprietary smart processing algorithm that could clean up our long-range data. Can we license it?
We can. Analyzing and applying the upgrade now. The algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat data analysis time by 3%.
Every little bit helps.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die. Now that's about it.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the Genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edi? A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year.
Damn. Yeah.
There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants. On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die. The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes. Any other cheerful thoughts? Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships. What do you suggest? They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan. Do it.
Okay.
Anything else? Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps. This keeps getting better and better. The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships. Make it happen. Are there any last things?
Yeah, jeez. Any more to-do list?
Demands your attention, Shepard.
Okay.
I mean, she's thorough.
Yes, she is.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Okay. I get it.
So, Liara, still relying on the Protheans?
work, Wrex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
I feel like she heard about the joke you cracked earlier.
Ooh, call between some we go to Professor S. Olausen. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I've got something better. Check your front door. The server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Miss Gatto. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Professor. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with their needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. Is he simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures?
Could be both.
Ready for the next mission.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't want to say much to us. It's fine.
I mean, we did shoot her down.
We did.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few myself. Nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the Genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure.
Seriously.
Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
Garrus, you're such a good guy.
Right.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
You just talking about that.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Wrex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
You can trust Morden.
This one is
He's one of us.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Please, distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Wrex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
Shut Morden.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
He's thrilled about that.
Phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about? Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven.
Plus Wrex is our boy.
Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the Genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
Good.
Yikes.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Would you say this crystal is like an artifact that we can
What do you think of Wrex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan.
Yeah.
But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Wrex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Wrex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
They want control.
It's not the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Wrex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the Genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them.
Oh my God.
And end their torment.
Wow. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The Genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the Genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the Genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
You asked everything.
That was the one I asked,
Yeah, the
right?
3. Yeah.
How's Morton been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No.
He sings too.
Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the Genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, but your offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Yes!
Well, it wasn't his ear. How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the Genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I feel like it's gonna be no, but I'm just curious.
Would you go to Malon again?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more
Not
than your
always.
people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Morden.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
Good.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
We'll follow
My
it.
people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
Care about her.
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
Yeah,
But you're using
true.
the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests.
Mhm.
Can't change that. But can help Eve. Can cure Genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Good.
Yep.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Is that
Yeah,
one?
no, we haven't.
You always defended your Genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind.
Yeah,
Genophage
so it was
proper decision.
fine at the time.
Circumstances necessitate course correction.
Exactly, just like
Those circumstances being...
at first we
Reaper
stopped the cure and
Terrain's
then
doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
now we're all about it.
Nothing else. No personal stake here.
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in Genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Exactly. You
Stakes
can't
too
afford
high
it.
for inexperience, but not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Again,
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, Genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
After you, mister.
All right. So there's so much to do at the Citadel.
Yeah.
It took out like I think most of this this gameplay. But it was just like a lot of people to talk to and like make alliances and like I feel like we added a lot. It was great seeing Kasumi again. It was sad seeing Thane. It was like it was nice seeing him, but then it was also like really sad. It seemed like we hashed things out with Ashley. So I mean, a lot happened.
Yeah, I mean, we did a ton of stuff. There wasn't necessarily a ton of action. I got all the action in this one because I got to shoot a bunch of Cerberus people. So you're gonna have like the fun action mission when we
I'm
play
sure there
next
might
time.
be more than just the one action mission next time.
But this was all very informative and like building our crew again and stuff, which is what you always do when you first start off in a Mass Effect thing. It's like, you got to get your people together. So it was really nice to reconnect with some people and to see that it's not all like, yeah, we'll come with you. You know, like Thane had a really good reason for not joining us. And it sucks and it's sad, but like hearing him say that he was at peace, that was all also like, that's what you want at the end of your life, you know? Was able to have peace with his decision and him not joining us because he was at peace with it.
I'm also glad that like the blue sun thing, like when we first said it, like I'm like, okay, just tell him we'll kill the guy. I'm like, but like we don't necessarily have to. I'm like, I was afraid that like saying that like there's no way we're gonna kill him with like then it would ruin it, like and we wouldn't be able to do anything about it. I'm just like, okay, well let's just say we'll do it and then we'll see what happens there. So it's nice that we have like the choice to do something different. We just need to find an artifact for that one weapons dealer. But then when he like went away and was like, oh, and tell Asara, you know, she's gonna get her ass in my bed. I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have said anything. We should have fucking just knocked you out. But then when Arya, we talked to her, I was really glad that scene came out right afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope Arya takes care of him.
Yeah.
Like at some point in the future when he's no longer valuable. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying like she has to murder him, but like I want her to take care of him in some way to, I don't know, for all of his talk and bravado, maybe get a healthy dose of public humiliation just to bring him down a peg or two.
And I wonder what happens if you release the prisoner. I mean, one of the options was, oh, you want to release her just to kill her. So I guess like I think if you release her, maybe Arya just kills her because she's a loose cannon and Arya doesn't want to deal with her. And then the other guy gets promoted anyways, but now like by keeping her in jail, at least we've, you know, spared a life.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what happens with that. Like, does she get out somehow? Is it an escape or does someone else like have her get released? Because somebody else was trying to get her released, you know, Bailey said that. I feel like we haven't seen the end of her, but she was an interesting character. I just saw no reason to release her from prison.
No.
I was like, She's not giving me any reason here whatsoever, but she's giving me plenty to keep her where she is.
And it talked about our choice of like keeping the data from Malon's research. And like Mortem was like, oh yeah, you know, it was helpful because it would have been like harder without it. I wonder if you don't keep it, if it just changes the dialogue for that. Or if there really like is like an actual huge effect of, you know, maybe like they can't then do the genophage cure, but like it seems like it's such a big part of the story that you like have to do that cure. That it seems like either way, what you did, like whatever your choice wasn't gonna have that big of an impact, and like it would just change the dialogue.
No, I had the same question because I was like, I do wonder if it would be a case of like Eve doesn't get saved somehow. I mean, because Morden's had that the whole time, right? So it's not just that we've given it back to him. It's like he's had that the whole time while he was there working with him. So like maybe we get there and there are no female Krogans left because it was like 3 out of the 4 were dead. There was only 1 survivor.
Yeah.
So like maybe she doesn't even survive in that. Or yeah, I'm intensely curious what the ramifications of that choice could have potentially been. It feels like we did the best choice, but I am curious what the alternative would be.
We still got a lot of ways to go to build our alliance.
To have our military assets.
Yeah, exactly.
It was good to see Miranda again. I'm a bit worried about her. Like she just said that, you know, she's on the run from basically everyone. She's clearly not with Cerberus anymore, but she also isn't really aligned with anyone else. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't get to ask her to come with us. Like we're asking everybody else, but we didn't get to ask her, and it would have been, I don't know, the Mass Effect sort of history leads me to believe that we could say, like, come join us, and then we'll go check on your sister. Like, that's kind of what it feels like normally would play out. So the fact that we didn't get to do that with her, I'm curious what's coming down the pipeline, because I just don't feel like that's the end of Miranda either.
Yeah. Miranda and Jack so far are the 2 people that I'm, like, most sad about that we haven't been able to, like, bring aboard the ship and like be part of the crew. At least like Wrex is like, okay, we're not gonna be able to go out like on missions with them, but he's a part of the crew and he's on board with us.
He's giving us shit about our relationship with Liara.
Yeah, so that's fun. Jacob, we gotta find as well, and maybe if we get Jacob, then Kasumi will at least, you know, come on the ship, and hang out with us.
assuming he's gonna have a relationship. She was
Yeah.
very eager about that.
Samara. So lot more to check out, and like I will say that it was a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to navigate like the missions and where to go, and like I liked how before when you go to the journal, it would have like a drop down menu, and it would like say like exactly like kind of it would list the sub objectives of each main one, and it's like kind of check it off. It's like, okay, like if you wanted to go to this mission, like these are the things you've done, and you need to still now go to this last part. Like this is a little bit more like I don't know why they would have gotten rid of that. It just seemed like very helpful. Like this one seems like, again, like a little bit harder to navigate, kind of similar to how Mass Effect 1 was. So I feel like that's like a step back. I do like the map. The map's a lot better in this one, like for the different places and like, you know, figuring out who you can talk to and where they are. And so I do enjoy that. Yeah. And Edie having a crush on Jeff and wanting to start a relationship with Joker. That's awesome.
Joker, for the first time, wasn't commenting on her body or like kind of talking. I know he never meant it as in like an objectifying way. He meant it in, he's Joker. He meant it in a very jokey way. But like everything up until now, it's been really looking at her like, you know, a piece of meat. And so I remember after the interaction, I was like, oh, he didn't really seem like super eager for a relationship or talk very much about that. But I was like, no, but he did talk more about her like a person, actually. And like, he wasn't making the wise ass remarks. And I was like, and for Joker, I feel like that's a good sign.
And Edie's still figuring out like, you know, how to go about it. She's like, well, I can inject him with drugs that make him.
Yeah, she's figuring things out.
Yeah. So that brings some good humor to the situation, which I appreciate. All right, so let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments, and if you want our, I was gonna say full uncut reactions, but you know you already got it. But if you want early ad-free access, then go ahead and check out Patreon. Links in the description of the video, and you can also get early access right here on YouTube with the little join button.
Yeah,
he is so ready for bed right now.
He really is.
Thanks so much for watching our playthrough for Mass Effect 3, which keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.